Hi everyone, welcome. This is your Strong Flow yoga practice this evening. It's a 30-minute class with yours truly. I'm Anna from Lifespace Yoga, welcoming you to your mat this evening. I'm starting a few minutes early just so that people can find the live link. So if you're watching the recording, fast forward about 3 minutes. Otherwise, if you're with me, grab yourself a block, roll out your mat, and that's really all you will need for your practice today. It's a short flow, it's a strong one, so please modify what you need to. And we'll get started in a couple of minutes. But if you're here and you're watching and you're live with me, it would be really lovely to know who you are and maybe where you are as well. We've got some eyes, you've got some eyes there. That's amazing. So come and type, share who you are, where you are if you fancy. Of course, if you're like chilling in Shavasana or meditating, just stay there. That's absolutely fine. I'm just going to make sure I am on the right internet. I am. I'm on the right internet. Alrighty. So welcome to your evening practice. We've got a couple of yoga classes and meditation lined up for you all this evening. So if you're just watching, that's fine. If you're participating, well done. And if you're not participating, you've got Jane's class at 7 o'clock and a short meditation at 8 o'clock. A gorgeous meditation with Jane. Hello, Stephanie, welcome. Thank you for joining me. Come on, who else is there? Let me see some names. We will get started in about 1 minute. If you've just joined, then grab yourself a block if you've got one. If you don't have one, you could use like I've got a Yui Boom speaker, something that's hard that will just support you if you bring your hand to the ground and the ground feels too far away. And a blanket. Okay, we'll get started in about just under a minute. Just under a minute. Good evening if you've just joined us. We'll be starting really shortly. I'm Anna from Lifespace Yoga. Welcome to all the classes today. If you haven't managed to watch the others and you really want to, they're all available via the recordings. I think you go to our page and maybe find media or live videos and they'll all be there. Okay, it is 6 o'clock. We will start. Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining me this evening. It's so early, but it feels so late. So it's only 30 minutes. If you're feeling really tired, just know that it's over and done with in 30 minutes. Okay, right, get yourself onto your mat if you're not already, and we shall begin. I quite like to sit down on a block when I'm just starting my practice so that I feel a little bit more supported in my lower back and my body can find a little bit of ease, which is a little bit of the theme for this evening's class. We all are working super hard at the moment, and there's been lots of extra challenges for this month of January than what we're used to. So our practice tonight is to explore the concept of just finding ease and seeing how that feels if we embody that into our practice. Rest your hands wherever it's comfortable, whether it's on your thighs, your knees, the ground. Close your eyes or just turn your gaze away from the screen for a couple of moments and settle into your body. And in yoga we often suggest that we sit up nice and tall. Sit up tall if that's comfortable, but make sure there's the element of ease in your posture. So notice perhaps where you can find some softness within the joints, within your muscles. And take an easy inhale. And release an easy exhale. Easy inhale. And exhale. Take a few more conscious breaths in your own time, listening to the breath coming and going. Notice where you feel the movement in your body from your breath. Finding ease in your practice. Ease in your body, ease in your mind. As you inhale, reach your arms out and overhead. Turn the palms up to the ceiling and bring your right hand underneath your left, both palms facing up. Press the hands into one another and lift your heartbone, lift your gaze. Take a slow, deep, nurturing breath for your body here, beginning to activate some shoulder muscles. And then release your arms down behind you. Bring your fingertips onto the ground. Bring some weight onto your hands and lift your chest. Soften your shoulders, lift your heartbone, lift your gaze. Take a slow, nurturing breath for your body here. Slowly bring yourself back up to sit. Reach the arms out and up as you inhale. Bring your left hand underneath your right, palms face upwards, and then press the hands into one another as you lift your chest, root into your sitting bones so you feel grounded. Lift and take a slow breath here. Inhale deeply. Exhale, let the body feel the element of grounding. Well done. Release your hands onto the ground behind you. Fingertips press down. Heartbone lifts, shoulders drop. Take a deep, slow breath here. Bring yourself up to sitting and transition into tabletop pose. Come into all fours. Have your block, if you've got one, near the top of your mat. Hands positioned beneath your shoulders. Knees open, hip distance apart. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Make sure your middle fingers are facing forward. Keeping your shoulders and your upper back still. Take your inhale, but lift just your tailbone. Let everything else be steady. Exhale, begin to round your pelvis and tuck your tailbone under, keeping the shoulders and the upper spine neutral. Inhale, tilt your tailbone up. And exhale, tilt your tailbone under. Lovely. Come back to neutral spine as you inhale. And tilt your tailbone off and over to the left. Keep your spine, the rest of your spine and your shoulders steady. Inhale back to center. Exhale, take your hips over to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale, hips to the left. Shoulders stay above your wrists. Inhale back to center. Exhale, hips to the right. Keep spreading your fingers wide, pressing your fingertips firmly down. Inhale, come back to center. Lovely. We'll do some full cat and cows. Inhale, lower your belly, lift your tailbone and shoot your chin forward. Exhale, round your spine, tuck your tailbone and tilt your chin towards your heartbone. Inhale, lower your belly, lift your tailbone, extend your throat forward. And exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone. Inhale to neutral spine, lift your gaze to the top of your mat. And this time as you exhale, look over your left shoulder as you move your hips out to the left, making almost a crescent moon shape with your spine. Inhale back to center. Exhale, look over your right shoulder. Move your hips out to the right, condensing your right waist and lengthening your left. Inhale back to center. One more time on each side. Exhale to the left. Inhale back to center. Exhale over to the right. Turn your gaze, swing your hips out to the right, and inhale back to center. Tuck your toes and downward facing dog. In down dog, let's walk the dog out a few times. So bend alternate knees to the heels that you press down. Really spread your fingers wide and feel as though you're trying to push the heels of your palms into the ground and you're pushing the ground forward. Find a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Start to walk your hands towards your feet and take your time. Once you're there, take hold of your elbows. Bend your knees enough so your rib cage rests on your thighs and drop your chin to your chest. Any cracks in the spine are welcome. And if you want to be still, stay still. If you want to sway, take a little sway side to side. Lovely. Release your hands back down to the ground And bring your fingertips to the ground. If it's too far away, grab your brick. Walk your right hand a little further forward and take a good bend into your right knee. As you inhale, raise your left arm to the ceiling. Open the arm span. Press your right fingertips into the ground and reach your left up nice and tall. Take one more inhale. Exhale, release your left hand to the ground. Bend your left knee, start to straighten your right. As you inhale, reach your right arm to the sky. As you do, press your left fingertips down and open the arm span. Take a deep inhale. Well done. Exhale, release your hand to the ground and walk your hands forward into down dog. Drop your head between your shoulders, look down at your feet and rise to your tiptoes. And then tiptoe your way as slow as you can to the top of your mat. We can work strong in our practice, but it's equally as important to learn how to slow down, which can be a challenge in itself. Once you're there, bring your hands into the ground in front of you, fingertips on the mat. Inhale, lift your chest, look forward, and then stay there. Start to push your fingertips into the ground and try and drag the ground towards your toes as you lengthen your spine and lift your gaze. Take a deep inhale, tilting your sitting bones up and pressing your heels down. Exhale, forward fold, soften your knees and tilt your chin to your chest. We're going to rise to stand, so root through your feet and reach the arms overhead. Lower your right arm down by your side and step your feet together. Inhale, left arm rises. Exhale, lean the upper body over to the right. Make sure the left ribs are moving out to the side. Inhale, come up, switch hands. And exhale, lean to the left. Right rib cage opens, left shoulder drops. And inhale to rise back up, both arms lift. Exhale to a forward fold, soften your knees to come down. Inhale to a half lift, hands to shins, heart bone forward. Exhale, hands down. And step back with your right foot. Lower your right knee to the ground. Bring your left hand inside of your left foot and walk your left foot out. Turn the toes out, open the left knee out and raise your left arm open. As you open the arm, take this into a little bit of a back bend if you like. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, bend your back knee and reach back for your foot. If you can grab it, do, and if not, try and reach as though you can. If you've got hold of the foot, peel the heel in and turn your chest and gaze forward. Press your right hand into the ground so we're not collapsing on the right shoulder, and take another deep breath here. Well done. Exhale, release the foot, release your left hand to the ground and step back into downward facing dog. Take a breath in, down dog, relax your neck. As you inhale, come forward to plank pose. Lift your gaze forward, tilt your tailbone down to your heels and scoop your lower belly in and up. Keeping the shoulders above the wrists, we're taking a twist with the heels to the right and lowering the right hip towards the ground. Inhale, push back up and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, raise your right leg to three-leg dog and bring your right knee over to your left elbow. Lift your chest one more inch and then flick your right foot outside of your left hand. Well done. Pivot on your back foot, ground your heel to the right and raise your left arm. Like we did a second ago, welcome a little back bend. Inhale. Exhale, left hand down, step back, through leg dog. Inhale, reach the arm, leg nice and tall. Exhale, step your foot between your hands and lower your back knee to the ground. Crescent moon lunge. Inhale, reach your arms up. Nice, simple, soft pose for the body. Stay here a couple of breaths. Just help the hip bones to tilt up. Tuck your lower ribs under so you feel compact in the core and that you're really opening up the hip flexors and the quads. Root through the feet and reach through your fingertips. Options to go into a little bit more of a back bend if that feels okay in your body. Inhale. Exhale, hands come to the ground and step forward. Half lift as you inhale, hands to knees, shoulders back and pull your heart bone forward. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, rise to stand. Root through your heels and reach your fingertips up. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, hands to the ground, step back with your left leg. Lower your knee to the ground. Bring your right hand inside of your right foot and take the right foot out to the side. Turn the toes out and pull the inner edge of the foot off the ground. Left hand mat grounds and right arm lifts. Inhale. And as you raise the arm, option to just open the body into a little bit of a back bend. Inhale. Reach your right hand back. Bend your left leg. Grab hold of the foot. Inhale. And as you exhale, turn your chest and gaze forward. Press your left hand down so we're not collapsing on the left shoulder. Take one more deep breath here. Well done. Exhale, release your foot and hand to the ground. Step back into downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward into plank. Check your hands. Your fingers are spread really wide and you're pushing down with your fingertips. Inhale, keep your shoulders above your wrists. Exhale, twist your feet to the left and lower the left hip towards the ground. Inhale, pull back up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg rises. Inhale. Exhale, bring your knee over towards your right arm. Lift your chest a little higher and then flick your foot over outside of your right hand. Pivot on your back foot to the left and raise your right arm. Option to come into a little bit of a back bend. Inhale here. Exhale, right hand down. Left leg back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward into plank. Exhale, lower just your knees to the ground. Inhale, puff your chest forward and scoop your lower belly in and up. Exhale, come down halfway. Stay here. 5, breathe. 4, 3, 2, inhale, exhale, come down. Well done. Inhale, baby cobra, shoulder blades squeeze together and reach through the inner heels. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, step your foot lightly between your hands and lower your back knee. Crescent moon lunge. We're back here. Reach the arms out and up. Root your feet down as you tilt your hip bones up and tuck your lower ribs under, feeling compact in your core muscles. Really root through the feet and then lift through the outer ribs. Reach through your outer arms and lift your gaze. Option to come into a nice open back bend, but let it be easy rather than forced and pushed. Exhale, hands to the ground and step forward. Half lift, inhale, hands to shins, hop bone forward. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold, bending your knees and resting your rib cage on your thighs. Inhale, rise to stand, root through your heels, reach your arms overhead. Optional back bend on your way up, but if you're going for that option, hook your thumbs, reach your arms beyond your ears and lift through your chest. Rather than taking this into the lower back, which we often do, take a deep inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, hands to the ground and step back with your right leg. Ground your back heel to the left and raise your right arm forward up by your ears. Slowly cartwheel the body into warrior two. Take your time with the transition. Open through the arm span. We'll do a little bit of dancing warrior. Lower your right hand. Turn your left palm up. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Let the left shoulder lift as the right shoulder drops. Inhale, back to warrior two. And side angle, left forearm to the thigh, right arm up and over, opening the right rib cage to the ceiling. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse all the way back. And exhale, side angle. One more of those. Inhale, reverse. And exhale, side angle. Stay here. I need to catch my breath. Raise your right ribs to the ceiling. One more breath there. Okay, bring your right hand down to your right hip. Turn your gaze to the ground at the top left corner of your mat. I've just popped my brick there. You might want to use one as well. Bring your hand either to the ground or to your brick. Bring the weight forward into your left leg and raise your right leg up. Raise the right hip up so we're turning the chest to face the side of the room. Right arm rises, optional. Right arm reaches overhead, optional. One more option, take a deep inhale. Exhale, bend your elbow and knee and bring them to meet in front of your chest. Inhale to straighten. One more of those. Exhale, knee and elbow meet. Inhale to straighten. We're going to slowly transfer into a reverse warrior. So bring your weight off the ground. Slowly transition back. And open the body. Take a deep inhale. Pivot into high lunge. Reach the arms overhead. Turn your back heel off the ground and turn your chest to face forward. Lower your back knee to the ground and bring your hands to heart center. Lift your heart bone up to your thumbs and twist your right elbow over the left knee. Press your left palm down and start to lift your chest up towards your thumbs. Take a deep breath here. 2 more breaths. Option to stay with the knee on the ground, option to lift it up. If you've lifted the knee, lift the outer right hip too. Well done. Exhale, both hands to the ground and step to the top of your mat. Hands on the ground in front of you, rise to your fingertips. As you inhale, lift your chest, look up. Stay there as you exhale, pull the fingertips or push the fingertips on the ground and try and pull the ground towards your toes. Tilt your sitting bones to the ceiling, press your heels down. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Root through your heels and reach out and up with your arms. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, hands to the ground. Step generously back with your left leg. Ground your back heel to the right and extend your left arm up by your ear. Open the arm span as you inhale, slow motion, rise, warrior two. Lovely, open through the collarbones. Left hand lowers, right palm turns up. Inhale, reverse. Lovely, take a breath here. Back up, warrior two, inhale. Exhale, side angle, right forearm to your thigh, left arm up and over, opening up the left rib cage with you. Inhale, warrior two, and exhale to reverse. Warrior two, inhale. Exhale, side angle. Reversing all the way on the inhale. Take that breath in, reverse your warrior. Exhale, come all the way back, side angle. Just one more. Inhale, reverse. Well done. Exhale, side angle, and we're staying there. Open your chest and bring your left hand down to your left hip. Turn to gaze the top right corner of your mat and bring your right hand down either to the ground or use your brick. Ease the weight forward into your right leg and raise the left leg up with you. Lift the left hip, turn your chest to face the side wall and reach the left arm overhead. Option to raise the arm overhead. Engage the lifted leg and the lifted arm. Take a deep inhale. Stay here or exhale. Knee and elbow meet in front of your chest. Inhale, slow motion. Stretch the body out. And exhale, knee and elbow meet. Inhale, slowly stretch the body out. Start to bend your standing leg and we're taking it into a reverse warrior. Transition the weight steadily and take the reverse. Take a good breath for your body here. Nice. And we're going to pivot into high lunge. So reach the arms up, turn your back heel to the back of your mat and lift up nice and tall. Lower your back knee to the ground and hands to heart center. Lift your heart bone to your thumbs and exhale. Twist the body to the right, hook your left elbow over the right thigh. Press your right palm down. Just stay grounded here just for a moment, even though you're coming up, so you can get the length in the spine and a proficient rotation. Option to tuck your back toes under and raise the back knee off the ground. If you lift the knee, lift the outer left hip. One more breath here. Well done. Exhale. Hands to the ground. Step back to plank pose. Inhale, rock forward to your tiptoes. Exhale, rock back to your heels. 2 more. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, come back. Last one. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, your knees to the ground. And sit back on your heels. Rest your hands on your thighs. Close your eyes. Let the body digest. And the mind come back to the breath. The sensation of your inhale the sensation of your exhale. Notice the heart rate. Notice how the air feels on the skin all around your body. Bring your left fingertips onto the ground just behind and outside of the left hip, and reach your right arm forwards and up. Start to open your chest towards the ceiling as reach the arm span really open. Take a gorgeous slow breath for your body here. And exhale to release your right hand down just outside where the left hand was, and left arm rises. As you reach the arm up, lift your heart bone. Get the space in the front line of your torso. And exhale, left hand comes down. You can repeat that, or as you raise your right arm, lift your heart bone forward. Press your feet down and lift your hips as well. Either stay or just transition one side, one breath. Slowly release down. Right hand down, left arm up. Inhale, get the arm span open first, and then press your feet down, lift the hips up. 2 more breaths if you're staying, otherwise you're just transitioning side to side. Exhale, come down. If you're still doing one breath, one movement, finish up with your left arm lifted. And let's just slide the right leg forward. If it's uncomfortable to sit on your heels, which it is for a lot of bodies, grab a block and sit on a block instead, but still with the foot tucked under if you can. If you can't, do Janu Sushasana. So I'll just demonstrate that quickly. Bring the sole of your left foot inside of your right thigh. Ready. Arms up, inhale. Flex your right ankle. Exhale, reach forward. Grab hold of your ankle, your knee, your foot. Take a light grip. And as you inhale, lift and lengthen your spine. As you exhale, gently fold forward. We're here 3 breaths. Close your eyes. Your body has done the hard work. Now we reap the rewards of softness, of release. Inhale to sit up nice and tall. We're going to pivot into half Lord of the Fishes pose. So for me, I'm just going to flick my left foot over to the right, bend the right leg and bring it outside of the left knee. But of course you can bring the heel inside of the knee if that's more comfortable in your body. I will turn to mirror image you. Right hand on the ground behind you. Use that hand to ground just for a moment, let the sitting bones release. Lift the left arm, inhale. And then grab hold of your right knee with your left elbow. Pull that knee in and interlace your fingers. And start to feel as though you're trying to pull the fingers apart. And that will open up the chest. Welcome to stay, or turn your gaze over your back shoulder. Gently pulling the fingertips apart. Opening and feeling broad across the shoulders, your shoulder blades, your collarbones. And yet rooted and grounded through your sitting bones, through your feet. One more breath here. Inhale to come back to center, and we'll switch sides. We're going to sit on the left heel and extend the right leg forward. Though I think we just did the side. So extend your left leg forward and bend your right knee. Of course, coming to Janu Sushasana if it's uncomfortable to sit on the heels. Reach your arms overhead as you inhale, lift your chest, and exhale, forward fold. Grab hold of where you can, the knee, the shin, the ankle, the foot. Inhale, lift your chest, lengthen your spine. Exhale, gentle forward fold. Close your eyes for 3 breaths here. As you inhale, slowly make your way up to sit. We're going to bring the left heel outside of the right hip. And we just do that side. You'll notice I'm not good with my left and right. Right knee bends, bring the heel outside of the left hip, and then this heel outside there. I'm just going to say there because I can't remember which is left and right now. Okay, right hand on the left hand on the ground behind you and raise your right arm. Bear with me, I apologize. Open the arm span. And then bend the elbow around your knee, interlace your fingers. Pull the knee in and feel like you're trying to separate the hands apart. Pull the left elbow back, right elbow forward, and just let the spine evolve around where it's comfortable and where you've created space in your body. Close your eyes. 3 breaths. One more breath, just easing into the rotation. Inhale to come back to center. Release your legs out in front of you. Give the legs a little shake. Roll the feet side to side. And then come and cross the legs. Sit on a brick if you like. Rest your hands with ease where they land. Close your eyes. Tune into the body. And take a few moments sitting in meditation rather than Shavasana, but if your body is crying to lie on the ground, please support her or him and lie down. Letting the body come into stillness and tuning in with the vibe, the energy of your mind. Mindfulness isn't so much about emptying the brain of thoughts, it's about being present where we are. If we can commit to ease in our practice, we can bring more ease into our daily lives and our daily expressions. I invite you to bring your right hand onto your heart bone and your left hand onto your belly button and create space between those 2 points of contact. Ease your shoulder blades down your back and lift the base of your skull up to your crown and towards the ceiling. If you wish, bring your hands together, Anjali Mudra, a symbolic gesture of bringing balance into all your opposing energies. Raise your thumbs to your third eye and give your third eye a little wiggle as a gesture to be open to listening to your intuition. And bring your thumbs down to your lips and give your lips a little wiggle as a gesture to honouring your truth. Bring your hands down to your heart centre. Give your heart a gentle little rub as a gesture to be in receipt of kindness and compassion from yourself and from others. Well done. Thank you so much, yogis and yoginis, for joining me this evening. It's been really wonderful. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you. If you haven't yet spoken, feel free to type a little message. Otherwise, you've got a beginner's class with Jane at 8, 7, and then meditation at 8. So do come back for more if you fancy it. Lots of love to you all. Thank you.